Hey y'all, it's your dog coming at you with rubbish beer review number 7. Boy, I'm in heaven! Okay, so we've got a lot to get through in today's episode, so I'm not going to waste any time. Let's get going. First thing, before we introduce the beer, today's beer, I want to introduce my new scoring system. You may have noticed that my beer ratings so far have been relatively generous, and I've already given it 10, I've given out a few 9s, I've given out some 6s to some rather average to poor beers, and you know, I can't really go on like that. So what I've done is I've added in now 3 new ratings above 10. They are Bronze Award, Silver Award and the Gold Award. These are for outstanding beers. So if you take the 1 to 10 system, which kind of goes up step by step, to go from a 10 to a bronze is a huge step. We're talking absolutely outstanding beers. So if we take the Amstel Premium Pilsner, which got a 10 out of 10, that remains, nothing's wrong with that. It was a great beer, it ticked all the boxes, but it wasn't outstanding. It didn't give me anything extra, there wasn't that extra special taste. So that's my new system. Okay, so on to today's beer. Now, this is it. It's an Irbis Svetlyi Solod, which means light malt. Light as in the opposite of dark. So light coloured with malt. Now, this is a Kazakh beer. It's called Irbis, which I believe translates as something like snow leopard. It's an animal which can be found in the mountains, I believe, in Kazakhstan. And it's a really nice can design. Now, when I bought this from the shop, I bought this along with the FS, which I tasted, which I reviewed in last week's beer review. So when I bought it with the FS, I thought it was just going to be another boggy. A boggy, in my terminology, means a bog standard beer. But, and I say but, after doing a little bit of research on the internet, I came across the World Beer Awards, okay? And unbelievably, this innocent looking thing, the Irbis Light Malt, won an award. It's an award-winning beer. I know, I can't believe it. And you know, not only that, these awards have been going since 2007. The award for this beer was won in 2015. It's the latest award winner. And not only that, it's the only Kazakh beer to have ever won an award at the World Beer Awards, which are held, by the way, in England, in the UK. So it's not some sort of dodgy Kazakh event. It's a worldwide event. So I'm so excited to be able to try this. I want to know what this is all about. I can't explain my excitement. You know, you can go down to the pub with your mates, which I've done in the past, and look forward to having a few drinks, a few beers. But it's not so much the beer itself I've been looking forward to, it's more the experience with the lads. But not today. Today is all about the enjoyment of this particular beer. And I know I keep saying it, but I'm so excited. There's obviously something special about this beer, at least in the eyes of the people who taste tested it and gave it the Bronze Award. So, I'm going to crack it open and give it a go. Boris, I think you want some as well. I think my cat wants it as well. He seems to be excited about something. Okay, I'm going to pour it out. Oh, I mean, I'm sort of building this up. I mean, there's a lot of pressure on this beer, a lot of pressure. But I guess because it's a beer, you probably won't feel the pressure. It's not a human being. So what I'm trying to say is, it's just me having high expectations. Got a nice little pour there. Much better than last week. Last week was a disaster. I don't know what happened there. Happy with that. Now let's see. What is so special about this beer? I'm going to smell it. Rather standard, but it's got a pleasant smell to it, I must admit. It has got a pleasant smell, but still on the whole it's pretty average, smell-wise. Now for the taste. It just looks very, very, very standard. The bubbles are coming up. Usual colour. Nice bit of head. Yeah. Okay. But that's not important for me. What's important is the taste. I can't believe I'm about to do this. I'm about to taste an award-winning Kazakh beer. Probably the only ever award handed to a Kazakh beer in the history of awards. Crazy stuff. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. One minute. I think my cat wants the toilet. That actually gave me a few sort of seconds to think about what I'm going to say. This is a nice beer. It is a nice beer. It really is. Really nice tasting beer, this. It's not going to get an award from me, like a bronze or silver or gold, because there's nothing special about it as such. It's still quite a standard type of beer, lager. But it is really, really nice. It is really, really pleasant to drink this. And I mean that, not just because it's been given an award, but it is a really nice beer. Yeah, I really, really, really like this. I'm trying to give a taste, some kind of indication. You know, the funny thing is, I'm no doubt the worst ever beer reviewer on YouTube or on anywhere, but yet I've probably got the most complicated score system, which is nuts really, because I can't differentiate between beers, I can't pick out tastes, but yet I've got a sort of quite complex score system. I've got 1 to 10 and then bronze, silver and gold. This is going to get a 10 from me. It really is going to get a 10, without a shadow of a doubt. Definitely not going to get a bronze, because it's just not, hasn't got the extra, like I've already said. But it is, what it has got is, well, good taste, good carbonation, really, really enjoyable. I think I'm picking out some hops. Just sounding a bit of an expert now, aren't I? I still don't really know what hops taste like. Yeah, it says it's from malt. I mean, I drank the barley beer earlier, thinking, was it beer review number 2? And I used to eat quite a bit of barley soup as a kid, but I've never actually eaten malt soup. If you have tried malt soup, let me know. What does it taste like? Does it even exist? I don't know. Don't really know what malt is, to be honest. So unfortunately, I can't really give a clear sort of taste as to what it tastes like. Definitely not sweaty slippers. It's a pleasant taste. It's going to get a 10 out of 10. I mean, I'm not entirely sure why this beer won an award. It's a good beer, but like I say, it doesn't give it something extra. So I'm not quite sure about that, about the award-winning part, but definitely a very good lager, pale lager in Kazakhstan, which I would definitely recommend if you ever visit. Okay, sorry. I've got 2 more things to say before I finish today's rubbish beer review, which today was a very, very rubbish beer review, because I haven't really couldn't really define the taste at all. But what I wanted to say was, firstly, I haven't forgotten about the football situation with the football shirt. The football team, the football shirt that I was wearing in last week's episode was in fact Trabzonspor. And you'll go, oh, Trabzonspor, how did I not get that? They were actually in the Champions League a few seasons ago, so I thought somebody might have got it. Although actually only 3 people did actually give me an answer. 2 people on YouTube in the comment section, and also somebody sent me a message on Facebook. But yeah, none of them were correct. So as I say, it was Trabzonspor. I visited the city of Trabzon on a day trip from Georgia 4 years ago. And the last thing I wanted to say, I've got some really exciting news. If you remember a few beer reviews ago, I said that I'm going to be going abroad soon and bringing back some beers. Well, that trip is now taking place tomorrow, and you are going to be travelling with me. We're going to be vlogging our journey. I think vlog's the right word, not entirely sure. Not up to date with modern terminology and stuff, because I am 30 years old. So, absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, keep watching please, because either tomorrow or the following day I'll be uploading that journey that I'm going to be making with you. It's going to be really interesting. You're going to see what it's all about. I'm not going to give much away now. So, and lots of new things coming up on my channel, Rubbish Beer Reviews. So, why not subscribe if you haven't already? So, thank you for watching Rubbish Beer Reviews today. Today we've reviewed the award-winning Irbis Light Malt. It's a really good beer. And I will see you very, very soon. Goodbye.